Hey everybody, GA Comic Book Guy here. Starting this video kind of showcase, if you will. We thought it would be cool to kind of showcase and spotlight Atlanta comic book stores. Uh, we started kind of going and filming these different stores around the Atlanta area, and we did this about last fall. Now, what ended up happening was unexpectedly, I got a good idea to take advantage of the housing market down here in Georgia. And our first home, me and my wife determined to sell it so we could get a new home. So that's where I'm coming from now, finally. So I kind of disappeared. I started this YouTube channel, was really gung-ho about getting in there, filming different things, like going to local comic book stores in Atlanta with the pandemic happening and no conventions in sight. Me and my good friend Dylan thought it would be a great idea. Let's go to local Georgia comic book stores, maybe once a month, ones that we're not used to, or get to go to all the time, and kind of showcase them. So when people come to Atlanta, they know where to go. Or maybe you live in Georgia and near the Atlanta area, and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm looking for different flavors of comic book stores to kind of go and visit. So we filmed this first episode back in the fall. You'll kind of notice some of the new books that we picked up that we thought we were going to review that never happened kind of make an appearance in this video, and that was due to, again, kind of making that determination of selling our house and going ahead and taking advantage of that market and upgrading to a larger home that we wanted, a dream house, if you will. So that kind of put things on hold of getting that house ready to go to market by fixing it up and getting it on the market and moving and all this other stuff. So this first video, pretty awesome. It's our favorite shop in the Atlanta area, Infinite Realities. And that was the first one that me and Dylan knew we wanted to hit up. Shout out to their team over there. They were great. They let us kind of go in and film, and of course we shopped and stuff, so that's what you're going to see here. And it's going to get better because recently I picked up a new camera, so I'm not going to record things on my phone anymore. I've got a little GoPro there. So I'm really looking forward to this kind of series of films, or spotlight series, if you will, of different comic book stores. Visit them. Go to your local comic book store. Go to different ones. Check them all out. I think each one has something that they do right and special, and maybe they do it a little bit better than other ones or things like that, but this was one that we truly wanted to sit down and kind of highlight, and I hope you enjoy. And give them a follow on Instagram and social media accounts. And if you're ever in the Atlanta area, stop on by. Alright, so we've made it to our favorite comic book store in the Atlanta area, Infinite Realities. Dylan, what do you think about this store all the time?
This is a nice little slice of heaven here. We go here just not very often, to where it's a good treat that we deserve, pretty much. That's what I would say.
I'd agree with you. It's been October since I've been back. This store is just awesome. It's packed full of great comics, just great deals. They have quarter bin blowout sales that happen, which are insane, like where you get buy one, get one, like half off and stuff like that. So you pay like 12 and a half cents for a comic. Just insane.
I got the first Agent Venom out of here for the 12 and a half cents.
I remember that. Dollar bins are packed full of awesome books, and the owners are just really great people. So this is one of the best stores, in my opinion, in the area, and it's something that we really look forward to. Had the day off, figured, you know what, it's been a long time, let's head down there. So let's see what we can find today.
Let's see.
So here's Infinite Realities. Awesome store. Lots of graphic novels. Board games, lots of cool stuff. And there is the famous quarter bins we talked about. Awesome quarter bins. You never know what you're gonna find, and I thought dollar bins were cool. Wait until you see a quarter bin. And all their keys. Marvel and DC. Awesome.
And I love how they do their comics. They actually separate them into like 3 weeks ago and 2 weeks ago. Last week's comics. And then of course they have this week's comics. So that way you know if you've missed out, you can hit up one of those shelves and find what you're looking for, which is pretty cool. And then over here, they also have a kids corner, which is pretty awesome. And then tons and tons and tons of back issues. All nicely alphabetized and organized and numeric wise. So it makes it just extremely useful to gun through and kind of find what all you need and what you're looking for, which is pretty neat. If you're ever in the Atlanta area, this is the store to check out. My favorite by far.
Alright, so just checking out of Infinite Realities, and my gosh, it did not disappoint. We told you guys, best comic store in Atlanta. I went in not thinking anything of what was about to transpire, and lo and behold, Dylan, what did you get? Let's start with you, man. Let's
At Infinite Realities?
Yeah, Infinite Realities Hall, man. What did you get, my friend?
Well, I saved the mistakes for you. All I do when I go out and buy stuff, I don't really search for keys or anything. I just fill in what I need for runs. You know me, I'm a huge ASM guy.
Yeah.
And got this Batman stuff. Maybe we can try.
Oh yeah. I also bought a 3 Jokers. Didn't make it to the LCS last week, so I bought one too. I think we should definitely do a review. What you get there? Some Batman 97, 98 love. Wow, okay.
Got 95 and 96 at the house. I still need to read them.
All right.
But I'm nothing special here.
What ASM numbers did you pick up, my friend?
To be honest with you, I saw low prices and I just grabbed what I needed. I got the CLZ in. So.
There we go. All right, so some run fillers. I like it.
Some late and mid 200s, pretty much.
Okay. All right.
Now, what did you get, friend?
I blacked out, and I went to a deep dark place of war and cobra and horror, and bad mistakes were just made. Okay, let me tell you that. So I'll hand this off to you if you wouldn't mind, kind sir. So let's start this bad boy off. I came out. Yeah, it's bad. Let's not talk about it though. Honey, if you see this, know that it was all comic money that was spent. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with my 25 centers. So for 25 cents, in their 25-cent bin, I picked up a Transformers number 7. Thank you, Dylan, for finding that. And number 5 for me.
I'll still press those for you if you want me to.
Man, I might play around with it myself. Ooh, there's like a big old tape stain right there. This is going to be fun stuff. Ooh. So, you know, this is a run I've thought about trying to finish, as that Marvel Transformers. I haven't started it yet because I have other projects going on that take more money and more time. So with these guys, for 25 cents each, let's go ahead, let's pick them up, you know. So that's cool. I found a G.I. Joe number 13 in low grade condition in there for a quarter. Thought, hey, you know, why not? That sounds like a cool idea. I found a Batman Shadow of the Bat number 1, first appearance of Victor Zsasz. Found that for a quarter. And then this is where things started going crazy. So I'm digging through, and I always like to go through every bin I can find in a shop like that, because you never know what's going to be stuffed in there. I mean, we saw Silver Age, you saw Bronze Age, you saw all kinds of stuff. So I found a Batman 436 newsstand copy in there for $2. So I thought, why not? I like Tim Drake, and I already have a copy, but it'd be cool to have a second one. And then we found the G.I. Joes. So I love me some Marvel. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Going in there, I saw a while back they posted on social media, and when they get big books in, they will post them online and kind of draw attention, and people will comment, call, you know, maybe come by and buy them. I knew they had a G.I. Joe number 1 a while back. I have a number 1, so I wasn't like, oh my god, I have to go. But I knew where there's a number 1 with G.I. Joe, there's probably a large chunk of the run sitting there with it. And sure enough, these things were in amazing shape. I mean, they are VF plus to near mint minus as they sit, and I had to get them. I had to. So I got a number 7 for $5, a number 11 for $5, a number 14 for $5. First appearance of Destro. I have a extremely low grade copy I played around with. If you follow me on social media, you're probably going to see that, or have seen it, that I pressed my copy and was playing around pressing it and just trying to clean it up because it was complete and total garbage. But I got it out of like a cheapo bin somewhere. So this was cool. $5 for a high grade copy. I went ahead and grabbed it. That's one of the best Cobra villains out there in G.I. Joe, so I had to have it. And then this is where things got extremely tricky because they started dropping to $2 a piece. So there's a number 17 for you. I picked up a number 18 for $2. I picked up a number 19 for $2. I picked up a number 20 for $2. 23, 24, 31, 32, 36.
You can almost say all the numbers that you didn't get.
39.
It would be shorter.
It probably would. It probably honestly would be shorter if I didn't, but yeah, we're just going to show them all off here. 38.
Why not? Show
41. 42. I love this cover. 46. That's a really cool cover.
Oh, yeah.
Then we go into...
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. It's like a bad infomercial. 47, 48. That's first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter. Mine is now encapsulated in a CBCS slab, so I wanted to have one for the run just in case. For $2, who cares, right? 51, 52. Probably my favorite cover in the whole run. That one, that's awesome. I love this thing. So that's 53, 54, 55, 56. Dylan's like, dear Jesus. 57, 58, 59, 60, 63, 67, 69.
Nice.
Yeah, gotta have 69. There's more. 71, 73, 77. Oh wait, oh, now we're going back down in the 60, 62.
We're going back.
64, going back in time. 65, 66. Oh, now we're going back in the 70s. 78, 76, 79, 80, 81, and 82. So, huge G.I. Joe run. Like I said, they are all in VF plus to near mint minus condition. For books being that old, being that way, that's the stack there. That's crazy. That just knocked out a huge run of G.I. Joe for me. I'm extremely excited about it because they're getting harder to find. You know what they are.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
When you fill out that whole run, are you going to read them all? Or find a way to read them all?
I'll probably sit down and read them all, honestly. As long as I can and am not getting them all slabbed. Now, I will say that I'm not going to buy a duplicate of number 1 and number 21 because of how expensive they are.
Yeah.
And I fully do plan on, when I see writer Larry Hama at a convention, I will get them signed. And I'll probably get them graded and everything else. So, 1 and 21, I'm going to get 14 graded as well because I love that character. So 14 will get encapsulated as well, especially that copy. I think that's going to come back after I press and play with it a little bit. I think I get a high grade out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Up in the upper nines. So, and then as we're getting ready to leave, Dylan's looking at some stuff. They had some graphic novels. They had some slabs sitting there, and slabs are a dangerous, dangerous thing. Because,
I was about to say, don't blame that on me.
Oh, it's totally on you, my friend. Slabs are a dangerous thing. I'm going to turn on the car lights for this bad boy here. I saw a book. It was slabbed. It was in high grade. It had a really good price tag on it. It's got a small crack on it, which isn't bad to me. I'll just get it reholdered at some point, but I've actually wanted this book. You actually saw me in Huntsville about a month ago actually talk to a vendor about it, and it was a PGX graded, and he wanted like way too much money for it, so I backed off real quick. Yeah. But this book, for being like 47 years old, I think we talked about in there.
Yeah.
It's a 9.2 Shazam #1. The price on it, I could not pass it up for. I'm not going to really talk about the price. I can just tell you it was a really good deal. I checked online just to make sure it was, and I already kind of knew what this book was going for and everything. With DC fandom and them announcing a Shazam #2 coming, I actually really like the character, really like the movie, and it's a cool, awesome book, and I didn't spend a lot on it, so I'm really happy about it. And this was majority of my haul. It was about half of what I spent.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. You know what? Forget it. So about a 9.2. It was graded, and I got it for $100. So no questions asked. I went ahead and bought it. But this is what this whole series is about: is going back into the community, visiting your LCS without con season, and why not? Go out there and fill some runs, do some different stuff, travel around a little bit, hit up shops you don't necessarily see. This one is about a 45 to 50 minute drive from where I live, and it's so worth it to come here because I knew they were going to have some amazing different things. They had new books in stock that maybe my LCS that I have my pull list at doesn't have in at this current time. They had a bunch of G.I. Joe books that I had at amazing prices, so I had to have those. And then I ended up picking up an amazing slab I didn't plan on that I've kicked the tires on a couple times, haven't seen it around, and there it was sitting there for a great price. So go out there and do yourself a favor. Check out your LCSs. This one, Infinite Realities, highly recommend. Dylan, what do you think?
As a store or a former comic book employee, you can always be loyal to your LCS, but it does not hurt to go out and find. Maybe there's books that your LCS doesn't have, of course, and it does not hurt.
Yeah,
it does not hurt to
go check it out, man. I'm all about supporting different comic book stores. This one, I'm telling you right now, #1 in the Atlanta area. It is for a reason. You've got to check this out if you're ever in the area. And there's their address and Instagram, Twitter, phone number, all that fun different stuff there. Focus in a little bit more. There we go. You got to check them out. It's amazing. It is just the best shop by far, I think, in the Atlanta area, and it is for a reason. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time, like, subscribe, follow. You can find me on Instagram at GA Comic Book Guy. That's GA_comic book guy. Dylan, go ahead and turn that around. You tell them where they find you at, man.
You can find me. I'm basic. I don't have a special name. Mine is Dylan, DYLAN _Wright, WRIGHT 27.
Cool. Check us out. Like, subscribe. Come back for more. See ya.
See ya. Thank you.